Okay guys, I'm gonna do this tutorial and it's about subtitles in different languages. I uploaded some videos that are in Spanish and they are tutorials for animation. Some of the people who watch my videos, they are people who do not speak Spanish. Some of them have used Google Translate or Google Translation in the internet. However, the way they did it is by pausing the video, writing down the captions, in Spanish, and then putting them in Google Translate, and then having the translation in their language, which is English or probably something else. Now, there's a more efficient way of doing this. I don't know whether this is something new or it's been around, for a couple of years maybe. But I just noticed because when doing translations, it takes some time, writing things down and then putting that into Google Translate and then reading them and things like that. As instead of just having them in the video as subtitles and then just reading the subtitles. Now, what I did in this video, which is Amy and Little Motitas, okay, Little Spotty, that would be the translation from Motitas in English, Spotty. So I added that subtitles in English. It takes time, because I have to put this into a video editor. In my case, I use Sony Vegas, and then I have to add the subtitles, and it takes time. It takes time, and also you have to be spending time in putting it in the right place, on the screen. But also, if you're putting that on top of the video, it covers the video, and you can miss part of the video. Either way, whether you're using the captions that are provided to you, through YouTube, which is this one right here, this double CC right here. If you use the captions, or if I put a translation, I'm gonna show you the video real quick. So I'm gonna stay quiet so that you can listen to what the video says, and you can read it as well because I put the subtitles. So these are the captions from YouTube. Música.
Hola amigos, buenos días. Mi nombre es Amy y les quiero presentar aquí al pequeño Motitas. Lo voy a dejar que Motitas hable. ¿Qué es lo que quieres decirle a las personas que nos están mirando, Motitas?
Okay, as you can see, I added the subtitles. Now the thing is that when you're translating, from Spanish into another language, or whatever language it is, whether you are speaking French and then translating into English, or translating to other languages, it's not going to be the same, okay? Because first of all, the way we interpret sentences or words are not the same, okay? Our ideas are different, a way of expressions are different. So one of the things that I have to do when I translate things, I don't literally translate things word by word. I could do that, but I don't do it because then you can miss the concept, what they are actually talking about, the context, of what the story is about. So I have to choose the best words to kind of describe, what they are talking about. But one of the things about Google Translation is that when it's trying to catch all the words, from the language that you are, the native language that you're using in your video, in this case is Spanish. So Google Translate, YouTube captions is going to capture, the audio, and it's going to try to translate that into the language, in this case it's Spanish, but it doesn't catches everything, every single word that they are being said by the avatars or the characters, because like Little Motitas, YouTube is not, or the captions, in YouTube are not gonna capture the audio for Motitas, and it probably just gonna say mo, instead of saying the entire word Motitas, it's gonna say mo. And other words, are not going to be caught as well, like in a full sentence. Some of the words are going to be missing. So the translation from Spanish into English, or from Spanish into other languages, is not going to be complete. That's what I wanted to say. But I'm going to show you how to enable the subtitles, okay, in other languages if they are provided by the captions in YouTube. So we go to the cogwheel right here. Okay, we press the cogwheel. And then, as you can see, it says right here subtitles. So we're gonna choose subtitles. And when we choose subtitles, it's going to it's showing that it's off, so we're gonna turn them on. I'm sorry, we're gonna turn them on, and then we're gonna go back again here. We're gonna choose subtitles again, and then once you turn them on, it's gonna show over here auto translate. You see, the auto translate was not showing because they were off. So when they're off and you go here, you don't have that options. Okay, so you have to turn them on. So we go to again to the double CC. So we turn them on, and then we go to the cogwheel, and then we choose the subtitles, and then we choose the auto translate. When you choose the auto translate, then it's going to open up a menu with different languages in which all the Spanish can be translated into another language. In this case, I'm going to choose English. So we're going to scroll down and find English, and it's English right here. We're going to choose that, and as you can see, the translation already changed into English. So if we can play the video again, we're going to start from the beginning, and we're going to see the translation of the video. Okay, so there we go. Now it says music instead of música because that's the English word.
Hola amigos, buenos días. Mi nombre es Amy y les quiero presentar aquí al pequeño multitask.
Okay, so the first thing, hello friends, good morning. My name is Amy. Okay, as you can see, it's missing Amy. it didn't catch that word Amy, so it's not included. So my name is, and it doesn't have a name, and I am here to introduce little motitas. Okay, in this case it caught the word motita. Sometimes it's gonna catch it for whatever reason, maybe the audio is not so clear to allow the word to be caught and then translated. But anyways, just wanted to show you this because as I said before, I have some tutorials. Let me show you. We're gonna scroll down, like right here. I have this series, and these series are different kinds of tutorials, but they are in Spanish.
Bueno, voy a hacer este tutorial que tiene que ver con la creación de una película animada.
Now, I believe, I'm not sure, yeah, no, these are my subtitles. I added subtitles to some of the videos, not all of them. So let me show you, let me go over here. I think I added subtitles for this one as well. These are my subtitles, okay? These are not the ones from Google. But if we wanted to activate the ones, I mean, not from Google, but from YouTube. If we wanted to activate the ones in YouTube, so we have to make sure this is on. We go to the cogwheel, we press on that, and then we go to, let me amplify the screen, okay? Just to have a close-up, okay? So we have to go here to subtitles, and it says English already. Okay, probably it says English because we're gonna go to the auto translate. Probably it says English because, like I said before, these are mine. Okay, I actually had to translate the entire video because some people were watching this in Spanish and they were going to Google Translate, and I thought it was a lot of work for them. So as a way of as a courtesy for them, I decided to do the translation into English and add the subtitles, the string of subtitles to the video, which was a lot of work. As I said before, I didn't know this actually existed, in YouTube, and nobody ever mentioned this to me. But now that I do know, and like I said before, I don't know how long this has been around. So we go to the auto translate. Let me minimize this. Okay, so we go to the auto translate. And then we're gonna choose English. So probably we're gonna see the overlap of the translation coming from YouTube and my translation, which is this one right here, the one that's showing already. So we're gonna choose English. There you go.
Y para empezar con la creación, yo voy
Well, actually, I don't know what happened there, but I do know that those are my subtitles. For some reason, it just kind of like, okay, it's actually chosen, English is chosen. I don't know why they are on.
a grabar el character creator de...
Well, I don't know why it's doing that, okay? Because I know those are my subtitles, okay? Let me try to find another video. Let's go back to my channel. We're gonna go to videos. Something that's in Spanish. Let me close this window right here. I had some people, like, it's the same thing for people who speak Spanish and they watch my videos in English, my tutorials in English. So it's the same, they can do the same. I'm gonna do a tutorial for people who speak Spanish. Anyways, tutorial icon TOON shader. This is in Spanish, so I'm gonna open up that video. As you can see, everything's in Spanish.
Bueno, este tutorial tiene que ver con cómo hacer algunas reparaciones.
Okay, so we're gonna go here again. We're gonna make sure the captions are on. So the captions are on already. And as you can see, this is actually from YouTube because we can see the arrangement of the word is not like a long string. Mine was a long string. Because I tried to use whatever the most I can of the screen so that it's not gonna be cluttering. Everything that is being said. So this one is not mine. This is actually coming from YouTube.
En cuestión de los proyectos, si quieren hacer una caricatura, yo he tenido este tipo de problemas y no sabía cómo resolverlo. Voy a decir que al momento esta es la manera de resolver este tipo de
Okay,
problemas.
so now you can watch my tutorials in English. I already show you how to do this. Since it's already activated, I don't know if it's going to activate everything for all the other videos that I have in Spanish, but it's the same, for people who speak French. So let's go over here. Let's go to subtitles. Let's say I speak French, okay? So I'm gonna find French. If it's available right here. And now it's in French.
Que
you
es
can
para
watch
todos,
the videos
por lo
in
menos
any
este
language.
es clone 7.7, no sé si una...
You can watch the videos in any language that you speak, okay, in your native language. And like I said before, don't expect that YouTube audio, the one that catches the audio is gonna catch every single word. It probably is gonna be missing part of the words, like I showed you in the first video for Amy and Motitas. Probably is gonna be missing some of the words, but at least you're gonna get the concept, of what the tutorial is all about. So you can actually watch the tutorials in any language as long as they are provided, because in some videos maybe I don't know, for some reason, because I was watching a tutorial from a lady, and that's the reason why I decided to make this tutorial, and they have it here in my own page so that people know, how to actually activate the subtitles in their own language if it's available in YouTube, okay? And with this, I finished this tutorial. I hope it was really helpful.